Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. This is Polo, and today I thought I would share with all of you my Disney Princess Designer, first ever Princess Designer collection, Rapunzel doll that was released back in 2011. I mean, over 10 years ago. I can't believe that. I mean, time just flies, doesn't it? Anyway, I thought I would share her with you, and I'm going to unbox her as well, which I have partially done, but not completely. And I thought it was just about time, as I'm collecting new Ultimate Disney Princess Celebration ones, and I'm taking them all out of the box. I thought I would do the same for the ones that I have from this collection. And I wanted to start with Rapunzel because it's my favorite from the whole collection, just because I love the sculpt that they use, or the way the face was painted. And I also like I just love everything about it, really. It really is my favorite doll from this first collection. And I also want to point out that to all of you who do not like the newer collection from the Disney designer collection from 2021 that is going to continue in 2022, etc. I would recommend to all of you this one, because I think that what the majority of people is complaining about is that the new designs are not related to the film, the animation, anything that we've seen before in the princess and all that. So basically, and that is why I'm so grateful for a new designer collection, because we already got this one in 2011. So for all of you that appreciate the traditional things that are associated with each princess, including the designs of their signature outfits, then you still have this collection to collect and appreciate. So it's not a big deal. I mean, we have so many designer collections by the Disney Store. Then there's the Disney Designer Fairy Tale, which focuses more on the the animation scenes, even though they have been put a little uh towards a designer look, but it's in reality very traditional. Anyway, this designer signature series, it was like the first ever one released by Disney, and a very safe one. That is, even though they look, and I guess that at the time people might have thought that they were quite edgy, in reality they are very, very safe, and it's like high fashion, but still like they I don't know, it's like a contemporary look on the traditional image we have of the princess, not a reimagination of them like we are getting with the newer designer Ultimate Celebration one. Anyway, I'm going to show everything about it. I conserve, like, I still have like the cover, the sleeve or the dust cover. So I will show you everything. Well, anyway, how where do I start? Okay, here we can read Disney Princess Designer Collection. We have like sketches of Rapunzel wearing this beautiful outfit. It's very simple. All of the outfits from this collection are actually quite not simple but simplistic, simplistic and minimalist, I would say. You can also see that the same team was working together for the whole collection, so there are no differences, like, great huge differences between one princess and the other. It's almost like the same take but applied to all the princesses, rather than just now with the Ultimate Princess Celebration. Each one has been completely designed by a different mind, so there are huge differences between each one. Anyway, so here's that. We have like I don't know, like a drawing of gloves, high heels, a purse, I guess. And this is like a bit of the concept as well that we will see in just a minute. This is the base. I'm going to remove it, but first, like, I want to share everything with you. And I am a huge fan of these displaying cases. I believe that they are the absolutely best ones that the Disney have produced. So the Disney Store has produced so far, because I mean it isn't as big. I mean it doesn't take as much space as, for example, the newer boxes. Um, you just need to take the cover off it, and then it's a perfect plastic metacrylic plastic box that it has like all around window. I will show it to you in a minute. Then we have the base with the name of the princess. It's beautiful with this embossed the textured pattern all around, and it isn't as big. And then the thing is, you could just place them one next to the other and also like on top of one another, so you basically create a displaying shelf, or a displaying place for them. You really don't need even shelves. Just placing them on top of each other. Anyway, I'm going to continue, so I'll show everything to you. Right here we have the same sketches. I think it's going to be like the same in both sides. Yeah, Disney Store exclusive. This is one of the first lines that were kind of like limited edition worldwide, and even I think this was about the same time as they started with the big 16 inches ones. Anyway, it's all in English. It's not translated to either French or Spanish as it is nowadays. And then here we have a little bit of a description that I'm going to read out loud for you. I love the pattern. The pattern, it's like a damask sort of like pattern in gold over white, which I think is very pretty. So here basically you get you can read what it's all about. This elegant designer collection doll was carefully crafted by Disney artists to reimagine the magic and style of the classic Disney princesses. Inspired by the iconic fashions of these beloved characters, I mean, that has been done straight from the iconic outfits that we already associate with the princesses. That is why I believe, to all of you who don't like the newer collection, get this one then, because again, it's like I wouldn't want Disney Store to produce like a repeat. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, I guess they could do another like a revision of this one with inspiration from other outfits of the same princess, and then playing so safe as this one. So that way so many people will like it for sure. Like, for example, getting the purple dress for Jasmine instead of the blue. I don't know, like the wedding one for Rapunzel instead of like the purplish one. So yeah, it says that here. And then what else? This doll was brought to life with thoughtful attention to detail to uniquely capture the essence of each princess, creating a one-of-a-kind doll collection that will be a treasured keepsake of collectors, Disney fans, and every princess at heart. Oh, just like me. Anyway, kidding. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, even though here kind of like they say that it's sorry, it's very small as always, a one of a kind doll. I mean, again, like at this time we didn't have the comfy princesses, we didn't have like, it was kind of like yeah, edgy at the time to release this kind of doll. I guess that right now we have so many designer collections that they're not as original as I guess it was back in the day. So the ideas, and then it's all like written using like a pencil or a pen. um so extra long flowing hair for Rapunzel, classic style, Important. I mean, even though it's like a contemporary take on them, it's a classic style. It's not going to be like a so unexpected version of their outfits, okay? So that is what the newer collection is not doing. And that is where I guess that all the hating comes and yeah, the hate comes from. But anyway, again, we have so many collections. I'm so grateful to have such variety of dolls to look for and collect. um and then what else? Raffle Cram Catcher. Um, then it says it has a corset bodice with laced up rhinestones. I mean, they were starting to do that, like the attention to detail and adding rhinestones to the dolls. Rooted eyelashes, like I mean, they're talking about it as it's like such a new thing. Like it has rooted eyelashes. Look, it's like different. And then now every limited edition doll has rooted eyelashes, or most of them. Hand mirror. This is pretty cool because the mirror is actually a real piece of like a real mirror. It isn't just like a reflective bit. And it's very heavy as well. And then the final outfit and full flowing skirt. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, and then we have like the logo of the Disney Princess designer collection right here with the pattern on the back. And then I'm going to take the sleeve off. I know I've been talking like since forever. So this is what it is. And then this would be very, very easy to store. It's just, you just need to cut one side and a little bit around here, and then you will put one panel over the other. I don't know. But this is what I was referring to earlier. I think that these cases are definitely the best the Disney Store have produced in relation to these limited edition releases, because it's just like very high quality. Yeah, you can see from all sides really, but the back, I mean, in the back, I will show you now, there's a little bit more of information. There's a certificate of authenticity and all that, but you can actually remove that. In fact, I think I cut it around there so I can remove the whole plastic. That is why she's partially deboxed, not completely, but I'm going to debox her completely right now with you. And she looks so cool. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to what they're going to create for Rapunzel for this newer collection. But this one is just so cool because we have like this. I believe that the sculpt is the same that they were using at the time, but the paint job of the face is different, and she has like, she's looking like to one side. Well, some say that she might look a bit mean. I don't think she looks mean, but she looks like super confident, right? And in reality, I think that what they're going to try to portray in that look is like she's like looking at her reflection. I don't know, she, to me, she looks super confident and super fun. I love it. She has her green eyes, rooted eyelashes that are quite over the top. And then the makeup is a bit minimal, I would say. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot. I mean, there's like a nude color for the, well, not nude, but a matte very light pink for the lips, and then there is eyeshadow in like this sort of like, in reality it's pink. I mean, I would say that maybe the camera is also picking up like more purplish tones, but it's more pink than anything. I mean, it's pink, and then there's the deep purple in the middle for the corset. And then, okay, can you see it better now? So she's got the freckles. She's just looking to the side, so cool. The eyeshadow is massive. It goes all the way till the brows. And then at this time, the Disney Store was producing the dolls with brows that were just like that, a little thick, um, and a little, um, how can I describe this? Um, I don't know. Right now, they're producing for the Disney designer ones. The newer collection has a more realistic sort of like eyebrow. But these are the ones that, like for example, for Ariel, they were using exactly the same thickness. Is it called thickness? Yeah. Even though she does not have as thick eyebrows in reality, but these standard sort of like eyebrows. And oh, she's just so pretty. I love how confident she looks and how pretty she looks as well. So here we can get a hint of the, as you can see, I have removed a little bit of the ties, but again, everything else is still attached to the, especially the base. Um, so that is what I'm going to take off her. And also the hair. The hair is actually pinned down, and the whole skirt is actually pinned as well, so you cannot appreciate the volume of it as much. And I really can't wait to do it, because again, I mean, she looks like so cool this way that I've never wanted to remove her, but right now I think I want to. And also I want to play around with her and also use like different fashions, and I don't know, that's what I plan to do with the newer ones as well. So this is the back. We have the sketch of her. Here we have the certificate of authenticity. There were only 6,000 made, which is like about 3 to 4,000 less than the newer release, so they're a little bit more rare. But again, at this point, they were not even sure how this would be appreciated by collectors. So they were just like playing, in my opinion, they were playing very safe. And that is why sometimes I'm a little bit not upset or anything, but if you just want a super safe a super safe doll, um I don't know, it's just like people complaining with newer more like edgy contemporary designs or artistic renditions of it. I mean, then what you're asking for is like the most basic sort of like line that was actually like the first one produced, like this one. I mean, it specifies here designer fashion doll. Like again, like it's something so cool and new, even though it's very safe and basic in a way. So again, sometimes I get frustrated because since I've experienced this since over a decade ago, I really want more, and I want more from Disney Store, and I want them to surprise us. So yeah, I can't get why people just would surrender to creativity as easily. But anyway, I mean, I love this though. I mean, I don't have anything against it or anything. It's that I love everything. I love all different lines, even though there are lines who I'm not collecting. For example, the premiere ones, I'm not collecting them as for now, although I might. I'm so in love with the Snow White from that collection, but I still appreciate and love the artistic sort of like take that they wanted to show with them, which is how they would have looked in their decade, in a high fashion sort of like way. So this is her. Um, Now the plastic can be taken completely off, and that is what I will do. But I'm going to free her first from, like, I'm going to detach everything nicely, and then I will get back to you with all the details of the doll 360. Okay, so I'll be back in no time. Wow, and as you can see, I mean, this all really is so amazing. It takes like, I mean, I was just putting her the best way I could inside of like the cover. Um, yeah, the platinum metacrylate cover, but she just goes off the place really easily because there is a lot going on, starting with her hair, which, as you can see, it's so much longer, but it was kind of like pinned like that inside of the dress, and she has lots of hair, but lots. I mean, I think this is quite possibly the Rapunzel though, that I have experience with more hair ever in my life. I mean, it's just so thick. Um, yeah, like there is lots of it, and it's super soft. It's slightly wavy at the end, but because it was like pinned this way, and then obviously it's been over a decade, so but it doesn't have any gel or anything like that, so it's like very very soft all the way down. And then the way her hair is styled is by, there is like a little braid that comes from the middle of her head, at the end right around here. It's actually this strand of hair. As you can see, it ends here, and there is this braid that goes from one side to the other as a hairband over there. And then hidden inside her hair, there was this other braid, that it's more of a, it's a thicker one, that goes all the way down like this, and you could not appreciate it because it was literally, it's coming from this side over there. And another thing that we could not appreciate as much, or actually we could not appreciate it at all, were the earrings, which are very simple but very very beautiful. um, and as she has like lots of hair, it's almost like, again, they are like hidden over there. And I love how it looks, having the braid pushed to the front. And then I also like, if I put the hair just like that around her a little bit. I love it. She has like very shiny hair, but there's, it's almost like there's like two colors. There's a more ashy blonde mixed up with a more strawberry blonde that makes it more complex, I would say. And her head is not wobbly at all. I mean, you can position it as you like it, which is pretty cool because this weighs a ton. And then I removed everything, even the ties that were here, making sure that the mirror wouldn't fall. But in reality, the mirror has like a little thingy for her to place the fingers through it, and it can still hold it very easily. And then there's the other hand just around here. The articulation is pretty cool, and it can hold the poses really really nicely. And then moving to the dress, wow, first of all, it's just so much bigger than we could see originally, as it was again all pinned down and pinned back. So it was kept as a bell shape sort of thing, but in reality is so much open, the skirt. And then it had a lot of like paper inside to make sure that it was keeping that shape, even though it doesn't need it because of the material. And there is also, like I'm going to show you now, the only thing is that as this satin, it's very it's very fragile in a way, where the pins were with the ties. I mean, unless I wash it or I iron it with water, I think it's going to remain a little. But anyway, so so beautiful. There is this layer that I'm going to show you how big it is, because there it even has like a trail on the back. As you can see, it was pinned here, but there is so much more that one could experience before. And there are two layers to it. There is this double layer with the shimmery pink color satin, and then there's this one with a more translucent color, and it's sturdier but not super sturdy, just sturdier than this one. And then it has a piece of tulle on the inside that will keep the shape of it. And then to my surprise, the legs, even though they're soft plastic and everything, were not damaged. And she's wearing like these very simple heels in pale pink color. And then as you can see, the stand is just coming from the center, and it's placed right in between her legs, so you don't see any stand from the back or anything like that. Here you can see how big it is. It's just like, it's just so crazy. I'm gonna show you from the other side a little. Okay, so basically it's like this big, and super beautiful. As you can see, the dress, it's all one piece, so you cannot separate the corset bodies from the rest, but it's like this satin under dress that starts around here, and then over that piece there's the bodies with the piece of, it's like a suede material or velvety material with the rhinestones, and then the lace is actually carefully but you can untie it really. It hangs here with two little pieces, and it's easy to untie it. Actually, I did when I was removing this, but then it was easy to tie it back in place. And that face though, I mean, that face is just like everything. I love her so much. I mean, she's looking like super confident, but also it could be like a naughty sort of look, which I love for Rapunzel, because she's always after adventure and all that, so it really fits her character in a way. um yeah, I'm super happy I decided to take her out and share it all with you. And this is her. I'm going to be trying new clothes on her because again, I love this sculpt so much. So I will be taking pictures and making videos and everything, and I will keep continue um sharing it with all of you. But as for now, I very much hope you've enjoyed this review and it's been of help as well as fun to watch. And if you've enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a like as well as hitting the subscribe button. Try to stay tuned so you won't be missing any of my future reviews. And for now, I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.